How's it going, guys? My name's Dice. Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to double tap. Even if you're a brand new player, maybe you're a silver, gold, plat, diamond, grand champ, if you can't hit a double tap and you've come here to, try to learn how, you've come to the right place because I show people how to do mechanics that they usually wouldn't be able to do. My channel is filled with, I have a triple flip reset tutorial, double flip reset tutorial, MacDef reset tutorial, Zapdash tutorial. I have a bunch of tutorials that help players that don't have the mechanics learn the mechanics. So I hope I can help you guys out today, and if this video does end up helping you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So, alright, I'm going to do the double tap in full speed, then I'm going to break down each step for you guys so you guys can do it too. And then I'll talk to you guys about some common problems that people run into while doing the double tap. And, hold on, let me do the double tap first, and then, alright. So then I'll talk to you guys about some common problems that people run into while doing the double tap and how to solve for it. So here's the double tap. Very basic. There's nothing crazy. It's just I notice a lot of people can't do this mechanic when I feel like you should be able to do it. So when I'm doing it, I like to break at this black line. Like this line right here. Like I like to break once I get right here, like a small break. Alright, you'll notice that when the ball's coming at you, or if you have power with the ball and you break, it will create a lot of power or height. So for example, if I do this, and then I break, do you see how much height this gets in power? And so yeah, that's basically the premise here. That's why people break, is to create distance between you and the ball. So now we're here, and you can do pretty much anything. I guess we're double tapping, but I don't feel like that. But yeah, that's basically the whole idea of why I go there off the wall, and it just takes practice, like knowing like how much do I break? Do I like slam on the brakes like this? I mean, you can. It certainly makes it harder, but you don't want to do that actually. You just want to tap it. Tap the brake like this. If you watch the video of when I originally just did the double tap, I don't think I pressed the brakes very hard. Or like maybe I tapped it for like a split second. You probably didn't even notice, like that. And you'll get a perfect setup like every single time. I mean, I don't remember the last time I like went for double tap and missed it. Not to be egotistical, because of this setup. This setup is literally, it just makes life so much easier. Well, not life, but Rocket League. And so yeah, that's basically the setup. It's just breaking there. And then in terms of in the air, when you're here, all you have to do is just get a touch in the bottom middle, and then another touch towards the backboard, and then you'll hit a double tap again. I mean, this is like, you're not going to see any decent players, not decent, you're not going to see any good players missing a double tap like ever. Double taps are basically the equivalent of open nets. Like in gold, like an open net like this, is basically the same thing. I just missed an open net. It's basically the same thing as a double tap. Right? Like, you shouldn't ever be missing double taps if you're at least like GC2 or, I mean, GC3 or higher. Because that's just like, you just shouldn't be missing them. Not to sound harsh or cruel. But yeah, anyways, so, I mean, there's really not much else to it. I'm probably going to miss this one. Yeah, that one's a really hard one because I was super close to the net and I didn't give myself enough space. But yeah, that's basically it in terms of steps. Literally all you do is break right here. This is step 1. Step 2 is get a touch. And then step 3 is just double tap it. I know I didn't double tap at all just now, but you get it. And I'll show you guys some common issues I see a lot of people run into. Mainly is the setup. If you have a bad setup, obviously a good player can recorrect a bad setup. Okay, not that. I can't recorrect a setup that bad. But like, if I hit it like maybe too high up instead of too, like, whatever it's called, I'm not going to be able to probably get a double tap, but you can still make a play out of it. So a lot of players, they'll just give up on the play if they have a bad setup. Like here, this is a horrible setup. But you could still make plays out of it. A lot of people quit. And a huge problem I see is people try to go for double taps at the wrong times. You should only try to go for a double tap if there's no one backboard. That's pretty much the point is that the backboard is open so you can use it. But if there's players on the backboard, your double tap is just going to get cleared. Like if I hit it right here and they're in the backboard, they're just going to save it. So don't go for a double tap if they're on the backboard. Don't go for a double tap if you're being like pre-jumped. Like if I'm up here and there's a player just, pre-jumping me, like blocking it down, he could either A, score in my net, or B, put my teammate in a 1v2 or 1v3 situation. And it's just like, go for it if there's no one in the backboard and you're not getting pre-jump. Now, if there's someone close to you, you could still go for it. Like in 1v1 all the time, if there's a player right here, like just right next to you, you could still go for the double tap. It's just going to be a little more difficult because you're going to be rushed. But yeah, that's basically the whole idea. Honestly, I was thinking about it like while I was making this video about like common problems, but I really can't think of any. Like the main problem is just people go for double taps while they're being pre-jumped, which this could literally, like if there's a guy like right here in the air, he could just pre-jump this and pinch it down into your net, which is why I don't recommend doing it if you're getting pre-jumped. But any other situation, like if he's just right next to you on the wall, like if you're going up for this double tap right here and he's right here, you can still go for it. Because it's likely you can get it past him and at least get a ceiling shot out of it. Like this. Like just going like this. Oh, I missed it. That's embarrassing. Here, I'll show you guys what I mean. So if you're here, you have to play it really quick because it's there, you see him full speed. You could at least get a ceiling shot out of it. Which, that was not a ceiling shot, and I'm horrible at the game right now. Because I have 5 hours past due. But, that's basically it. I hope this video was helpful. I don't know if I covered a lot of grounds here. I feel like I did. All it is the setup. It's the same thing for my flip reset tutorials, my MacTuff tutorials, everything. It's just the setup. That's really all these mechanics are. The actual mechanics are very easy. All a double tap is just this. Just flipping it forward. Just reading like where the ball is going to go. But if you have a spot that's just right in front of you, there's no reading to be done. It's right there. But yeah, I do hope this video helped you guys out a lot, or at least a little bit, or in some way. If you could, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It does go a long way. Love y'all. Peace.